want to help them learn if they're willing to how to figure it out on their own. And there's lots of data out um, that you can find that will help you figure that out without depending on somebody else. Right now, I think it's fascinating. You can't get the exact value, but you can almost instantaneously with the AI come up with a median value, the median price of a home, a 3 bedroom, 2 bath in any market in the United States within
Mhm.
just seconds. So
What about the value at the tax assessor's off the value from the tax assessor?
yeah, yeah, that's a great point too. So let's take a walk down that road. So let's say they bought the property 30 years ago. So the tax assessor's amount is not going to be reflective of the current value because they've had, at least in this state, I'm speaking about California, they've had a moratorium or a limit on the price increase of the tax of how much it could go up every year. So it's going to be under the value uh, of the home quite a bit. And there's a big deal about um, transferring real estate. California tried to just took it away. Hopefully they'll get it back, but they took away the transfer to your children. They want to reset the value of the property to the current market rate. They want to charge your heirs. It's just craziness. So there's battles going on about that, but it depends on the timing. So if they bought it last year, there's a pretty good chance that it's the appraised value plus whatever the inflation rate was for the last 12 months. You can kind of figure it out that way. But the much older ones, where it's been on there for 20 years or something, that's not a really good way to, you won't be able to figure it out from that value. Could you use an older one like that and say, well, that's the value I'm going to use, the assessor's value, and I'm only going to do 65% on that? I think that's possibly a pretty safe play because there's been some inflation in value and you're limiting yourself to 65% of that value, which is low, going in, unless it's just been in the last year or so, and there's been no downturn in that market. You want to look at that too.